It is 3:30 in the morning. I made a massive mistake yesterday. I totally forgot to pick up the rental bike that I was gonna use to get myself all over this area. So now I have to suffer the consequences, and I've got an hour and 15-minute walk to get to my photo location. So I gotta cruise, long walk. Whew, I'm tired already. So up here, I thought we got here early, and there was already a gallery of people on the front row. And at first I was like, oh, I'm a little bit late and too late, it's gonna suck. But then I realized the top level here behind everybody actually has a little bit better of a composition, I think, because you can frame the trees at the top and you don't get as much distortion on the temple in the foreground. So I'm not hurt anymore. I'm shooting like f8. Right now, and 30 seconds ISO 400, but I'm gonna drop that down to ISO 100 and jump up to a 2-minute exposure to get kind of that long exposure effect. So let's do it. The security guard just came and told everybody, all these people, no tripods allowed. So it's a good thing I brought my Gorilla Pod. Heading back down now, the sun's up and now fully in here. That's a beautiful location, absolutely incredible location, and no wonder there's so many people there. So the tripod thing is kind of hilarious because the security guard said no tripods, and somebody asked the reasoning, and the security guard said it's because it gets in the way of people that are walking on the walking trails. But literally every single person that was up there was a photographer. So it was kind of funny because the only people being disturbed were the photographers. There's nobody else up there. But I do get it. I do get that the tripods get in the way, and having a Gorilla Pod kind of saved the day. I like the top perspective better. I kind of just like the angle better. I like that there was some frame from the top, but the bottom perspective was also cool because it kind of hit a little bit more of the city. Fuji-san, Mount Fuji is back that way. The clouds didn't lift all the way off of it this morning. And they also didn't really catch light. The sunlight's now up and the sun's now up, but early in the morning there was some cloud on the horizon that kind of blocked it, that killed the really epic light. I thought we were gonna get epic light this morning, but hopefully we get epic light in the afternoon. I'm gonna go check out somewhere in the lake in the afternoon, but for now, time to head home to the hotel for a little bit of rest. Not sure you can see it, but the clouds are almost totally off Fuji right now. This is the first time I've seen the peak of Fuji. It's just an incredible sight. It's just, it's unbelievable. The forecast for tonight is clear skies, so hopefully I can get some of that alpenglow on Fuji at the sunset shoot tonight. It's only 6:30 in the morning and I'm already so excited to shoot sunset. I just need to cut into this video quickly to tell you that yes, Tyler is gone. I realize now after 2 days that it's really weird that he hasn't been on the channel. Tyler left the day we went to Hitachi Seaside. He left actually in between 2 of our Snow Monkey days, but because I lost the footage on the Snow Monkey days, there's no goodbye to Tyler on this channel, and I think that's really sad. But I am doing a video where I talk about the things I learned having a filmmaker with me on this trip. So that video is gonna come in maybe a week or 2 weeks. It's gonna come at some point where I'll talk about that a little bit. But Tyler was amazing. As you guys saw, the video footage, the B-roll, everything kind of just came together. I think the relationship between Tyler's footage and my footage, and it just worked in Japan. The vlogs throughout Japan, while Tyler was a part of it, were exactly as my channel wants to be, or is exactly how I want my channel to be. So I'm gonna talk about that to break up this footage between the morning sunrise and now sunset at Mount Fuji. First of all, I love this guest house I'm staying at. There's an onsen, a hot spring, traditional Japanese house. It's awesome. I'm gonna show you a little bit more of it tomorrow because I think it's really cool. What else is really cool is Mount Fuji, which is around this corner. This way, yeah, I don't think you can see it. It's kind of behind these trees. Mount Fuji, right there, is totally clear right now. And the way the light is, I think it could be epic. The sun's setting that way behind the mountains. There's some wispy clouds up top. And yeah, this is all the makings for an epic sunset with glow on the mountain, and I'm getting my hopes up. So I'm gonna stop talking, stop jinxing myself, and hike down to the waterfront to find a sunset shoot spot. Let's go. Woo, this is beautiful, this is stunning. I think everybody focuses on Mount Fuji for good reasons, but this lake, the surrounding area here around Fuji is also really beautiful. I'm gonna go way over there. I see a bunch of cherry blossoms, and I think that's the end goal, is to set up somewhere in that area where those cherry blossoms are. The reality of Fuji is I think you could really shoot it from anywhere here. One of the challenges to Fuji is there's not a lot of foregrounds along this lake. So I think what I want to do today is to show scale. So this bridge I just crossed, I walked across, it will show scale. It'll show how big the mountain is. If I throw on a really long lens and I just get a shot of Mount Fuji, maybe hopefully with a reflection if the wind calms down, and then the bridge in the foreground. So that's the goal, but I'm also looking at spots for potentially sunrise, and there's a cool spot right there that might work, so I might come back there tomorrow. I made it over here, and it's a really nice place. And you do have Mount Fuji right behind that bridge. So I think it's really just a matter of setting up anywhere. I'm starting to get a little bit greedy and looking for some sort of foreground, like a pier or anything I could stand on and maybe get myself into the frame as kind of a long exposure selfie style photo. But I think at the end of the day, I'm just gonna have to end up just finding a spot with a simple reflection with a long lens, because I think that's the shot here. No point in forcing a shot that's not there. I think that's the shot. So let's go find a spot and get set up. I think this shot down here is going to work the best of anything I've seen, just because I think there's two shots to be made right here. Let me flip around as soon as I get down these stairs, because you have the boats. If these really cool kind of faded boats that would work as a nice foreground, and then you've got the long lens shot as well. It's a big open area, so yeah, let's get the tripod set up. This is perfect. So I did jinx myself, totally jinx myself with the light, because as soon as we got set up, as soon as I set up here, these clouds just rolled in and blocked the sunset. Still a little bit of light hitting the snow on the top of Fuji, but it's really flat sky. There's not a lot of contrast going on back there, so that's kind of lame, but that's how it goes sometimes. I'm gonna wait it out, wait till the blue hour hits, and just see what it looks like once we get to dusk though. Do you always hear me say that there's always a shot? Even if the light doesn't do what you want to do, there's always a shot as long as you're willing to explore and maybe try something different. So there's some fly fishermen in the water, and it just kind of worked with a 50mm lens, very shallow depth of field. I think I was going like f2.8 or even 1.8, and having Fuji in the background. And I was playing with like a slightly long exposure, like 1 second, to try to get smooth that water. And of course, that's almost impossible with a fisherman kind of moving and reeling and stuff like that. But I think it came out cool. The light's amazing that way. But I'm not really set up for that shot. So I got this shot, and actually I think I'm gonna call this an episode because I'm gonna be up really early morning tomorrow, because according to the Milky Way forecast, it's supposed to come up right behind Fuji, actually, and according to the weather forecast, it's supposed to be clear overnight. So that could be epic. That could be amazing. So I'm gonna get some sleep and wake up at 3 in the morning to come try that. So I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.